Shehzad Poonawala, Supriya Shrinate raised the point. Lal Krishna Advani had no problem visiting Jinnah's mazar in Pakistan, called him secular, called him brand ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity. Politically, that may have sealed his fate. But if Jinnah was secular, despite creating Pakistan, why target Rahul Gandhi for giving a certificate to an Indian political party if Advani could say Jinnah is secular?
First of all, that statement was misquoted, but in that statement, the Congress demanded Mr. Advani resign from presidentship, and he resigned from that presidentship. And on the basis of Congress's set standards, I am asking that if Jinnah, in their opinion, making a statement like that led to a resignation of somebody, Rahul Gandhi goes and says Jinnah की पूरी पार्टी सेक्युलर है. अब इस पर स्टैंड लीजिए कि राहुल गांधी को क्या क्या करना चाहिए. वैसे डिस्क्वालीफाई तो हो चुके, तो त्याग देने के लिए कुछ बचा नहीं, पर अपने ही निर्धारित किए गए पैमाने के आधार पर सुप्रिया जी बताएं जो आडवाणी जी से तब डिमांड किया था, आज क्या डिमांड कर रहे हैं. और मैं एक और बार पूछ रहा हूं उनसे बड़े विनम्रता से, सुप्रिया जी, कि आप शरिया से चलती हैं या संविधान से चलती हैं, और जो शरिया से चलता है वो आपके मायने में सेक्युलर है या नहीं है. सिंपल सवाल है जी.
And Supriya Shrinate, in case the Indian Union Muslim League is secular, our party is working for Hindu welfare, or parties which may be called the Hindu Mahasabha, are they equally secular for the Congress?
देश तो संविधान से ही चलेगा, और संविधान की कितनी भी धज्जियां भारतीय जनता पार्टी उड़ाने की कोशिश करे, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. द वेरी फाउंडेशन ऑफ आवर डेमोक्रेसी इज आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, आवर मोस्ट सेक्रेड टेक्स्ट. बट just to remind this gentleman here, Aslam Khan and Ishrat Ansari were the two IUML people you inducted in your governance from IUML in Nagpur. Just to place it on record here, यहाँ आके झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए. और क्योंकि
बाबूलाल चौरसिया को आपने इंडक्ट किया, हिंदू महासभा से गोडसे का मंदिर बनाने वाला था.
ये 1983 की क्रिकेट विनलिंग वर्ल्ड कप टीम है, और इन्होंने आज बोला है कि बेटियों के साथ न्याय होना चाहिए. संविधान भी यही कहता है. प्रधानमंत्री को 2000
मैडम, ये चिन्मय श्रीपदा है, वहां पर तो एफआईआर हो गई. चिन्मय श्रीपदा एफआईआर की मांग कर रही है. 17 केसेस उस व्यक्ति ने किए हैं. डीएमके और कांग्रेस की सरकार उनको बचाती है. अपने आप से पूछना चाहता हूँ, वहां पर तो एफआईआर हुआ, वहां पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट गए, वहां पर पुलिस ने इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया. But चिन्मय श्रीपदा,
all faders go down, all faders go down. We stay on the issue. I am sorry, we stay on the issue today. We stay on the debate. No digressing from the issue from either side. But Rahul Srivastava, what's the bigger message that emerges from Rahul Gandhi's attack on the government from the United States of America? The bigger picture so far. No, I'm sorry, we stay on the issue. We stay on the issue. Mr. Poonawala. Rahul Srivastava, please.
See, Gaurav, my problem is that I am bound by the India Today service rules, so I am only answerable to you. You have to ask me the question.
Absolutely. Rahul Srivastava, if we were to look at the CBI FIR in the Marad case, the FIR that was submitted before the Ernakulam Chief Judicial Magistrate Court, it not only names the IUML leaders, but also accuses them of funding, conspiring, and executing the riots. Does that fall in the category of secular, or is this just vote bank politics at play?
You see, Gaurav, that's what I have been maintaining, that despite aberration or despite intents, political parties have this habit of issuing these credentials, secular and communal. Tomorrow you may be called communal, somebody may be called communal primarily because it suits them. Eventually, for example, I have a query. For example, you asked the Jinnah question. At one time, Balasaheb Thackeray, after the Babri demolition, while Advani called it the biggest mistake of his life, the demolition, and he was never prepared for it, Balasaheb Thackeray was brave enough to say that he's proud of it. It was his men, car sevaks, who did it. So, can Balasaheb Thackeray be called secular or communal today? That is one. These kind of political questions are out in the field. Now, the problem here is political parties don't stick to ideological lines. Advani said Jinnah was secular, he paid for it. The party went against him and he had to pay for it. What he was trying was a secular makeover at that time, because the poster boy of the Ram Janmabhoomi Rath Yatra wanted to be more inclusive and perhaps be an Atal Bihari Vajpayee of that period. And he
Okay.
paid for it. So these are questions in a polity that eventually what we do. For example, you asked Pinarayi Vijayan element is a very interesting thing. That the CPM and the Congress are allies in West Bengal, so they did differently. In Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan calls the IUML communal. In fact, says that Jamaat-e-Ulama-e-Hind and PFI slogans are being adopted
Yes.
by IUML.